The Hartley Show is an entertainment program and does not own any of the copyrighted material featured in this episode. All copyrighted material featured will be used as fair use for the purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, and/or research. Taki.
Today on The Hartley Show, we're coming at you from Vancouver Fan Expo 2015.
Hey! I'm here with Shane Davis, artist extraordinaire. Shane, how you doing, man?
Great. Busy weekend, but great. I love Canada, so it's always good to cross the American border and leave it. I love America, but I love Canada too. It's like the other white meat, I guess. I don't know what to call. I don't know what to call it Canada because I never really feel like I'm in another country. It's really weird. It's like, oh, I'm going to go to that really nice, clean place, where all the cities aren't grimy. You guys have health care. It's like everybody's healthy. What's up with that?
You get Obamacare now.
All right.
Enough said. Hey, so comics. No, right off the bat, I got to say, I loved Mystery in Space. That was the first thing of yours I recognized. Huge fan. Comet. It breaks my heart that didn't sell in the numbers that I'm sure you would have wanted to see.
Actually, it did sell well. It was at the time $1 more because it was a double featured. It was like 50,000 copies first issue.
Oh, actually, it is.
So that is actually good for the character it was, and it had a talking dog. So it was the follow-up then, I guess it didn't do so well. I think it maybe was the follow-up, but the follow-up was weird because I think they were bringing a lot of other characters into it. Mm-hmm. What's funny about Mysteries in Space is originally that was supposed to be Adam Strange. Me and Jim Starlin were supposed to go do Adam Strange, and then the weekly series 52 was going to use Adam Strange. Right. That's where he lost his eyes, and he was in space with Starfire and Lobo. So basically, we overnight swapped the same story, and it went from Adam Strange to Captain Comet, which I really didn't mind because I mainly wanted to work with Jim Starlin, and I was like, hey, I get to make up my own sci-fi superhero basically because we were starting from scratch kinda with Captain Comet and making new powers and stuff. So
calling him Comet and whatnot.
Calling him Comet, and Tyrone the talking dog. So it was but some of the other characters were actually from another series Jim had done called
Hardcore Station.
Yeah, so we had I was a character from there, and Chief Justice Max, I think was his name. Yeah,
the lead character from Hardcore.
And Hardcore Station itself, where Comet lived. Those were all from another existing DC thing that Jim had done years ago. So
you also drew one of my favorite arcs in Superman and Batman, the one where Superman is hunting down all the kryptonite in the planet. He builds the cool armor and all that. He's hunted down by the government. That was a lot of fun.
That was with Michael Green and Mike Johnson, and I'm pretty sure Michael Green had came off the show Heroes at the time, and I think that was like some of his first comic work writing, so it was kind of interesting at first because just explaining to him, like, as we did pages, like, I can turn this into a spread. And then the minute I showed him I can do a spread, then he wanted spreads every couple of pages. And I'm like, no, you only would do spreads and climaxes. So, like, he kind of, once I showed him how we can make spreads and big scenes with that type of layout, then he was wanting them like 3 times an issue. And I'm like, well, now they're not special because you got them in every issue. But we had a lot of fun moments, a lot of splash pages. It was a good run. Now I think he works on Gotham, so it's kind of strange. He still does a lot of comic TV, not so much comic writing, but I'm pretty sure he's working on the Gotham TV show.
What's your favorite comic work been so far?
It's there's the things that you had the fun drawing the most, which sometimes I look back and I think Mysteries in Space, just because I could draw anything. Like I could draw, a space cow if I wanted to. It was when I draw a crowd scene or I had bad guys, I could just make them look like hooked into wires, or a Humpty Dumpty guy, or that stuff was fun. Because a lot of comic projects see the stuff that people have designed it for you, so But especially with that type of space opera type thing, like if you just saw a cool picture of a weird vampire bat or a weird bat with a weird nose, like, hey, that's really cool. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for your time, Shane.
Yep.
And so we can expect to hear an announcement at least relatively soon about the release of the book?
Yeah, probably San Diego. I mean, it's one of those. So, and everybody follow me on Twitter and social media, and keep up to date, because I'll tease panels and, info and reblog, stuff like that. So.
And then we can expect to see it sometime before the end of the year.
The print day is probably it's definitely fourth quarter. It's definitely fourth quarter, but for a reason it was fourth quarter. Mainly because of the San Diego announcement, not because I actually wanted out sooner, but to hold everything tight until San Diego, we had to push it back to fourth quarter. Yep.
Well, thanks so much for your time, man.
Thank you.
So, guys, I'm going to ask you one at a time here. If you read comics, and if so, who your favorite comic book character is?
I do read comics, and obviously my favorite comic book character is Scarlet Witch, but also Harley Quinn.
I read comics. My favorite comic is Batman, hands down.
I'm more of the movie guy, but I love Star-Lord and Deadpool.
I'm starting to read them, and I'm really liking Captain America.
So the next question I have to ask you guys is, you do cosplay. What is your favorite cosplay costume? I know it's hard to pick sometimes, but pick one if you would.
My favorite is probably Madam Red from Black Butler.
Definitely this one. I got it only a month ago.
Either Star-Lord or Deadpool.
I'm actually really liking being Black Widow. Really.
I believe you. Hey, how's the con been for you guys so far?
It's been great, having a lot of fun.
Yeah, so much fun. Lots of pictures, lots of fun.
Pretty good. Lots of dance battles going on. Lots of dance-offs.
My fangirl happy meter is at 100.
Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I'm here with a totally fantastic cosplayer. I have no idea who you are, but you look amazing. Would you mind telling us who this character is?
I'm Dragon Slayer Vayne from League of Legends.
From League of Legends?
Yeah, it's a video game.
What platform?
Computer?
Fantastic. So now I have to ask if you do a lot of cosplay, and if you do, what is your favorite costume?
Probably this one. I mean, I have a couple, all from League of Legends. But, I was like, which one should I wear today? And I was like, this one, totally my favorite, totally the best one, and the one that I worked on the longest, so I thought I'd do this one.
Fantastic. I also have to ask if you're a fan of comics, and if so, what is your favorite comic book?
Probably Scott Pilgrim. I don't know, I saw the movie, and then I was like, this movie's pretty cool, and then I was like, I'll read the comics, and then I did, and they were pretty cool.
Well, again, fantastic costume. And I have to ask, how many hours did it take to make this?
Well, I originally wanted to do it a month before convention, and then I procrastinated till a week and a half, so it took me about a week and a half to do it.
And I'm seeing a switch of some sort here. You got
the eyes on the dragon, and then I did the eyes on the head too, but the switch is in the back.
Nice. Was that difficult to pull off?
Well, my friend did it for me because I'm not an engineer, so he did the lights, but I promise I did everything else.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. I'm here with Harley Quinn and Loki, the female tick. How you doing today, ladies?
Excellent.
Awesome.
So let me first ask if you're comic fans, and if so, who is your favorite comic book character and or comic book?
Obviously, my favorite comic book character is Loki.
And I'd have to say Batman, because you can't go wrong.
Without Batman, where would Harley be, right? So also let me ask if you do a lot of cosplay, and if you do, what is your favorite cosplay outfit?
I do a lot of cosplay. This currently is my favorite one, and then my next one is Alice in Wonderland.
This is my one for today, and it is my favorite. And then tomorrow is the TARDIS, because huge Doctor Who fan.
Infinite Insides. So how has the con been for you so far?
It's been really good. Yeah.
It's my first one, and I've been loving it. So.
Oh, fantastic. Which I guess I was going to ask. My next question will be, have you done a lot of cons?
I do. I go to GeekyCon in Florida every year.
Nice. I have not heard of that one. And I know your answer. Thank you so much for your time, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm here with Bosk. Bosk, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much.
Hey, so I have to ask, are you a comic fan? And if so, who's your favorite comic book character?
Comic fan, I'm a fan of them. That doesn't mean I've read lots, though.
You have a favorite character?
I do. It would have to be Wolverine.
Nice. Now I have to ask, do you do a lot of cosplay? And if so, what is your favorite cosplay costume?
A lot? Not a lot. Well, this is basically the only one I do cosplay at.
Copy that.
And,
So let me follow up with that one then. If you had a dream cosplay costume, what would it be, other than this?
Dream cosplay. It might have to be Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
Might not be too hard. I might be able to get that eventually one year.
Nice, nice.
So, yeah.
And is the combat good for you so far?
It's been great, actually, yeah.
Now, how hot is it inside that thing, man?
It's boiling. I gotta take this off like every 10 minutes.
Well, thanks so much for your time.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm here with Michelle Delecki, artist extraordinaire. Michelle, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Fantastic. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your career, what you're doing right now? Obviously, you ink a lot of your husband Shane Davis's work.
Yeah, no, I've been inking a lot of covers in the past couple of years. Mostly, some DC stuff, some Marvel stuff. I think we've done like a couple of covers for Image and Valiant. So, yeah.
Any favorites so far?
Actually, yeah, you know what? But I was like a really big X-Men kid back in the day. I really liked Jim Lee stuff. So working on some of the X-Men covers, and we did a Spider-Man cover that was pretty awesome. So, but I really like Venom a lot.
Yay, Venom. So if you had your dream gig, your dream book to work on, what would it be?
What'd be really, 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 really awesome is Wonder Woman. I know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I have a thing for Wonder Woman.
So what do you think? Wonder Woman pants or no pants?
No pants. No pants.
But clothing?
No, definitely clothing.
What do you think so far of the new 52 take on Wonder Woman?
Honestly, I think it's an okay suit. I prefer the old school Adam Hughes costume. I like the metal going on, as long as it's classy, keep it classy. It's pretty cool.
No more of that thong kind of look from the 90s, right? That was ridiculous, huh?
No. You keep that in the bedroom. Keep that in the bedroom.
So now I know you're working on something right now with Shane, and you probably can't talk about it at all. Is there anything you would like to say at all about it? Is it fun?
It's a trip. It's a trip. I think you guys are really, really going to enjoy it. The only thing I could say about it is that every single page that's an interior looks like a cover. I've been really, really, really working and busting my ass on it, and every single piece, I've really spent a lot of time inking it, so I really want the fans to be very happy with the work, and I really care about it, but it's very, very awesome. Like, the violence in it is ultraviolet. It's not going to be something for little kids, but,
What the hell with little kids? Little kids are okay. We don't hate little kids.
No. Little kids are awesome, but it's very original. It's very unique. I haven't seen anything quite like it, and I just hope everybody really likes it when they see it and they don't get too shocked.
And we're expecting an announcement at San Diego and a release towards the end of the year. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's going to be on time for sure. We're pretty predictable with that. We're never really late, so going to be working very hard, and I just hope everybody likes it. That's all. So, yeah, definitely keep your eyes open and buy it.
Thanks so much for your time, and I can't wait to see the project.
I'm really, really stoked. Thanks for, liking us.
So there you have it, Vancouver Fan Expo 2015. As always, a big thanks for watching, and a huge thanks to Fan Expo for bringing us the show.